There we go. Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve and I'm out here today with the Flybear Darkstar. This is a little plane. It's called a park flyer, so it means you fly it in your local park. It actually has two motors in the back, so it's classified as an EDF jet. I'll put what that means someplace up here, EDF. So when you see me make videos of really fast EDF jets, well, this is not one, but this is designed for beginners because it comes with a remote that I have misplaced someplace. And that remote will get you 150 meters. And this would be the remote. Now I'm organized. Okay, so with this remote, you get 150 meters. And now I just destroyed it on the ground. And it has three modes on the remote. I'll show you a close-up picture in the center here. You got A, B, and C. A is full stability for beginners, also for first-time pilots or if it's wind out. B is a little bit less stability, so you can make the plane bank a little bit more when you put it in B, but there's still stability, so that's pretty cool. And then C is no stability at all. You fly it with no gyro in it, nothing, and you hope to hell you don't crash into the ground. And I should mention, if you read the website, you would think that it has brushless motors in it, but no, they're not brushless motors. They are brush motors, but they're good brush motors because they have to be powerful enough to push this thing through the air at a good speed. It does come with landing gear on it in case you want to take off from the ground and fly, but look where I am. I'm not taking off on this stuff, so I'm going to yank this landing gear off, and we're not going to fly with landing gear. I'm just going to hand launch it, and it will fly like a dream. Last thing to mention is that it is designed to fly when there's no wind. Right now, there is wind. There's a breeze pushing on my back. So when I launch it, I'm going to launch it into the wind. Oh, and this little light that keeps on flashing back here, that's just a light I've placed on this little plane so that I could see it in the skies if I fly it too far away. Anyways, let's go fly. All right, I've got my Insta360 Ace Pro hat cam on, so you can see what my hands are doing now. First thing you do is yank this off. This is the canopy for the battery compartment. I'm going to yank this off. There we go. And inside is where the battery goes. Now, I've kept the battery in my pocket nice and warm because you only get 5 minutes of flight time. Yes, it is sucking power out of the battery to run two motors. So what they've done is they put two one-cell batteries, they taped them together and ran them into one unit so it becomes a two-cell. Now, when you fly a plane, you always want to have the battery in the right position, and this battery goes right to the nose, as far into the nose as you can get it. So there we go. I plugged in the battery. If I get it, plugged in the battery, I'm going to stick this battery right against the nose like that. And then all this other wiring, just fit it alongside. Try to find a good spot to put it. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. Battery, wiring all squished on the side, and then you have the electronics back there. Good. Put the canopy back on. Bonk. This nose is rubber. So when you crash, it just bounces on the nose like this. Now what you do is you take your remote, you pull this left joystick all the way down and make sure you're on A, powered on. That's stability right here, A. So it's powered on, makes a little sound. This guy makes a little sound. Now move it up and down. And now you're set to go. So over here I have my DJI Mini 4 Pro. I'm going to launch it and get it to circle us so that we can get some other footage. Also, the sun keeps going in and out, so it's getting dark and bright. This will be weird. Okay, I'm going to take my little Mini up, and there it is in the camera, and we're going up. All right, I put the Mini on the point of interest, so it's just going to rotate around me. I'll try not to crash into it with the plane. Put the remote down there. All right, we're all set. Hopefully the sun stays out. So this baby's ready to go. So all you do is you take it. I don't know which camera's got me here. Hang on, let me stand back. So this camera gets me, and this camera should get me, and the Mini should get me. So all you have to do is hold the plane here at the very back, and you're gonna toss it like that when you have the motor on. So, all right, there's the Mini. I'll try not to hit the Mini. There we go. Of course, the Mini doesn't catch this in the picture. Bring it around. I'll keep it doing circles around me. I've got it on full throttle pretty much just to keep it in the air with this wind. And going on. It is pretty fast. You don't want it to thunder into the ground, so keep the nose up. Whoop, 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 whoop. As I say that here, I'm almost like crashing into my head. There we go. The sun was in my eyes. There, I could have it dive up into the air. It is designed for beginners, and I do have it on stability because it is windy out right now, so it's flopping around in the wind. But hopefully my hat cam is picking this up. Bring it right at me here. There we go. And it doesn't cost very much. On Banggood, they have a discount, and it's very, whoa, there we go. That's a pretty cool landing. I'm just gonna take the Mini farther out, so that maybe it captures more of the plane flying. All right, let's try this again. Okay, wrong hand, wrong hand. I want to aim this at the Mini, but there's trees behind it, so oh, here we go. Okay, Mini. There you go. And spin it around really fast. Full speed. She goes. Keep it coming. Nice corner. Oh, don't want to turn too sharp. There we go. That's setting A. Now I'm going to try to turn it back to me and put it on setting B. So let's go this way. As soon as I flick it around, whoa, that sun is bright. As soon as I become unblinded from the sun, I am going to go this way and I'll put on setting B. There we are. Oh, we're on B. Okay, let's see what B does. Supposed to have more angles of attack. So yeah, now I can turn sharper on B. That's cool. Hopefully you're getting this in my hat cam. I'll bring it a little closer over my head here. There we are. I'm not worried if I crash into the Mini because this thing weighs nothing. It weighs nothing. It's not going to injure anything. So that's B, and then the last one I'll try is C. And there's C. Now there's no gyro. I'm flying it by the seat of my pants. And it flies quite well. Whoa, not so good. I'll go back on A. It doesn't like it when it goes with the wind when you're on manual. There we are. I'm back on stability mode. Coming right at me. So, could a beginner fly this? Well, yes, it's designed for beginners. Whoa, I'm going too far out there. Let's bring it back in my head. Coming back in my head. Oh, the sun is just blinding me. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring it down and put a little camera on it, but I don't know if it will fly with the camera because the camera has a lot of weight. And this thing's very light, so I'll bring it up my feet here. Coming up my feet, coming up my feet, coming down to land on my feet. Coming down, and well, that's not my feet. Good thing I put that light on and I could find it easy. All right, so I've got the light flashing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the battery and I'll put the camera where the light is because that's the CG, that's the center of gravity. So if you put anything on this, put it right where these wings come in, right here to there. So right in this area is the center of gravity. So the odds of this being a total disaster are pretty good. Pretty good odds, but we'll try it anyways. So I'm going to stick the camera right in the same spot that I had the light. There's a little bit of double-sided tape there that's holding it. There we go. So it's going to get the whole forward section of the plane. That's what you get. Okay, camera's on here. I'm going to shoot it into the wind this way. Let's see if she goes. Oh my God, it flies with the camera. Well, there you go. You're getting some footage from the nose. And there it is. You probably only see the nose, but that's what you get. Going over the Mini, and I'll bring it down towards me. There we go. Going over. Then back this way so the Mini can get it in the picture. Coming lower to the ground this time at me. Whoa! I can't see anything with my hat cam here. Anyways, but it's flying with the camera up top. That's the main thing, and that's pretty cool. Going around. Whoa! We're stalling. We stalled. All right, we're gonna test out the thrust power on this. I'm gonna go full power and straight up. See what it does. If it flies upside down, there goes my camera. All right, there we had our first crash, but she's in one piece because that rubber nose saves the day, as always. All right, landing the Mini, coming down. The next thing I want to show you is what you get in the box if you buy this baby. Check it out, then come back to me. Here we have the box. The Flybear Darkstar comes in. Inside the box you can see everything is well packaged. Items in the box include the instruction manual, and of course the RC plane. Here's the top and here's the bottom. Here you can see the two brush motors. A nice touch is that they're using real servos. 2 tail fins are included. Optional landing gear is included. You'll also find a rubber nose cone in the kit, as well as a tube of glue. You'll need the glue to install the fins. You can also use the glue to install the nose cone if you want it to stay on permanently. When fully assembled, your Darkstar will look like this. 2 or 3 batteries are included, along with a USB charger. The total weight of the plane with the landing gear on and a battery in the canopy is only 114 grams. The last item in the box is a 4-channel radio transmitter, and you can see mine has the throttle on the left, which makes it a Mode 2 transmitter. 3 AA batteries are required to power the transmitter, and they are not included. For surface areas, you can see the Darkstar has elevators and ailerons mixed as one, which makes them elevons. So what are my final thoughts on this? Well, it's not very expensive. It's made out of a type of foam that you really can't destroy unless you step on it. It's got the little rubber nosy thing here so that if you crash into the ground, well, then it doesn't break. As long as you crash this way. I don't know, if you crash in the pavement, concrete or something, you might break something, but you just glue it back together. Speaking of glue, on the website it says there's no glue included. Well, glue came with mine, as you saw in the unboxing, so I used the glue that came out of the box and glued everything together, and it held together well. There's no issues whatsoever. Also, the batteries, you can order it with 1 battery, 2 batteries, or maybe even 3, I don't know. It's just a JST connector on them, so you could go on Amazon and buy your own batteries. You just need a 2-cell battery. These ones here are pretty small. They're at, I can't even read it on here, they're at 380 milliamp hours. So you could get something small like that on Amazon, stick it inside, and you have extra batteries. So with all that said, I do have a discount code for this little EDF jet, and it's not very expensive with the discount code. So check it out. Everything is linked below. And if you wanted to get this for somebody for Christmas, I think they'd have a blast of a time, because you could fly this in the winter. You couldn't fly it indoors, you'll crash into the walls. But definitely you can fly it in the winter or cold weather, as long as there's not a lot of wind outside. I can fly it in the wind because I'm experienced, but for a newbie pilot, it's best to have next to no wind for your first few flights until you become experienced. All right, guys, if you have questions on this product, post them below. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up, please, and I will catch you in a future video with really cool products. Until then, I say bye. There we go.